Your attention didn't break. It was trained around by the little slot machine you keep in your pocket to do exactly what it does now. You used to read for an hour, watch a whole film without once reaching for your phone, sit with a single thought until it went somewhere. And now you can barely finish a paragraph, maybe barely this video, without the itch to check something else. But here's the good news nobody tells you. The same way your attention was trained out of you, it can be trained back. Attention isn't a fixed amount of willpower you're running low on. It's more like a muscle, and every day you've been training it. The only question is what you trained it to do. And for most of us, the answer is switch, constantly. Your brain runs on dopamine, and dopamine isn't really the chemical of pleasure. It's the chemical of seeking, of what's next. Every time you swipe to something new, you get a tiny hit. Because you never know whether the next swipe brings something good or nothing at all. The reward is unpredictable. Psychologists call the most addictive reward schedule ever found variable ratio. It's the exact mechanism that runs a slot machine. You carry one in your pocket and you pull the lever a few hundred times a day. So your brain learned a simple rule. The moment things get slow, reach for the hit. A red light, a quiet minute, a boring sentence. Each one is now a cue you answer without deciding to. You didn't lose your focus. You replaced it with a reflex. Your brain cannot actually do two things at once. What feels like multitasking is your attention sprinting back and forth, and every switch has a price. After each interruption, it can take several minutes to climb back to where you were. Spend a day like that, and you feel exhausted and strangely empty. Busy for 12 hours and somehow nowhere. The best moments, losing yourself in a book, a project, work that finally clicks, all live on the far side of about 20 minutes of unbroken attention. That's roughly how long it takes to drop into flow. But if you check your phone every 4 minutes, you never get there. You spend your whole life in the shallow water, wondering why nothing feels deep. But here's the reframe, and it's good news. Your attention is not damaged, it's just out of shape. You spent years training it to sprint, quick hits, fast switches, and it forgot how to run long. That's not a broken muscle. That's an untrained one. And a muscle comes back, not instantly, but reliably with reps. So how do you train it back? You stop rescuing yourself from every dull moment. When the quiet minute comes and your hand reaches for your pocket, just don't. Let the discomfort show up. That itch the second you put the phone down isn't proof you can't focus. It's withdrawal. It's the craving fading. Every time you sit through it instead of feeding it, the reflex gets weaker and the muscle gets stronger. Then make it easier to win. Do one thing at a time on purpose, one tab, one task. Put the phone in another room, not just face down beside you. Even a silent phone in view quietly eats a slice of your attention. And let yourself be bored, on purpose, in small doses. Boredom isn't the enemy of focus. Boredom is the empty room where focus grows back. None of this is about becoming a monk or throwing your phone in a lake. It's just taking the muscle back from the slot machine, one rep at a time. So next time you can't get through a single page, don't tell yourself you've lost the ability. You read for hours once. That person is still in there, just out of practice. Put the phone in the other room, set a timer for 10 honest minutes, and let the boredom come. That restlessness you feel is not the absence of focus. It's focus, waking back up. If you like sitting with the quiet, strange truths about being human, subscribe. We do this one drawing at a time. And tell me below, what's the last thing you remember losing yourself in completely? Then close this and give the next 10 minutes to one single thing. Not because it's easy now, but because the muscle only grows one quiet, unrescued minute at a time.